Terrorism is keeping British cops busy. Britain's anti-terrorism police put in some serious work on Thursday afternoon. First, they got a grip of this suspected terrorist. They tailed him several miles to just outside the British Parliament in London. There, heavily armed cops swooped into action and arrested the man. Several knives were found in his possession. Sound familiar? That's because it's not far from where now dead jihadi nutcase Khalid Masood pancaked dozens of people in March before gutting a cop. Speaking of Masood, his final WhatsApp messages prior to his March 22 attack were recently cracked by British intelligence. They reportedly revealed his rationale for the attack as being revenge against Western military action in Muslim countries. In a separate anti-terror op on Thursday, cops shot and wounded a female suspect in northwest London. They also busted 2 male and 2 other female terrorism suspects following the operation. Meanwhile, terrifying CCTV footage from the London Underground has emerged, showing the moment a teen left a bag with a bomb on a train. Thankfully, no one was hurt, because with just minutes to spare, the driver removed the explosives from the carriage. This went down in October last year. Then 19-year-old Damon Smith allegedly packed the bag with ball-bearing shrapnel explosives. He's currently on trial for the incident. In his defense, Smith, who is reportedly enthusiastic about guns, explosives, and Islam, says it was a smoke bomb and it was all just a prank. Say no to safe spaces on YouTube. Support Tomo News at patreon.com/Tomo News. London is one of the world's greatest cities, but it suffered more than its fair share of terror plots over the years. UK cops put down Islamist terror suspect after he kills 5 in Westminster, including one of their own. 5 people, including a veteran British cop, were killed, and dozens more injured, following a terror attack near the UK Parliament in London. According to reports, police believe the knifeman was inspired by Islamic terror attacks. The suspected jihadi started his attack by mowing down pedestrian after pedestrian on Westminster Bridge, before smashing into the railings outside the UK Parliament. Also known as the House of Commons, that's the British seat of power. Next, he reportedly knifed veteran British police officer Keith Palmer to death, and was later killed by 2 plainclothes officers outside the House of Commons. Palmer, a husband and father, served on the London Metropolitan Police Force for 15 years.
Man stabs 3 in London tube station terror attack. In what police are calling a terrorist incident, a knife-wielding man attacked and injured 3 people, 1 seriously, at a London metro station on December 5 before being brought down and apprehended. A witness to the stabbing attack at East London's Leytonstone Underground station told media he saw people running from something around 7 p.m. on Saturday. On approaching the ticket gates, he saw a man holding a small knife standing near a man lying on the ground. Moments later, the attackers slashed at another man, seconds before the first police officer arrived. Witnesses say the man yelled, "This is for Syria," before the police officer used a stun gun on the man from several meters away to no effect. Another officer arrived and one used a stun gun to bring the attacker down. They then arrested him. 3 people in total were injured, with 1 man suffering serious but non-life-threatening injuries. Commander Richard Walton, head of London Police's counter-terror unit, said, "We are treating this as a terrorist incident. I would urge the public to remain calm but alert and vigilant. The threat from terrorism remains at severe, which means that a terrorist attack is highly likely." The incident calls to mind the May 2013 murder of British Army soldier Lee Rigby, who was killed by 2 Muslim converts in a daylight machete attack in London.
UK couple convicted of plotting July 7th London anniversary attack. A married British couple have been convicted of plotting to carry out a massive terror attack in London on the 10th anniversary of the July 7, 2005 transportation system bombing. Mohammed Rahman and Sana Ahmed Khan, who shared a radical and violent extremist ideology, knew each other since childhood and married in secret. Khan funded Rahman's jihadist dream of planning an attack on the 10th anniversary of the 7/7 London bombing by buying chemicals and explosive manuals with her work salary and payday loans. Rahman even asked netizens to choose the bombing site between the Westfield Shopping Centre or the London Underground on Twitter. The couple reportedly also test-fired one of their bombs in their backyard. Rahman was arrested on May 28th at a co-op when armed police descended on him. Experts believe the couple were only a detonator short from completing the bomb.
Police found a Jihadi John-style hunting knife and chemicals that could be used to create a massive bomb, including 10 kilos of urea nitrate, a highly explosive chemical. After their arrest, the couple turned on each other during their trial, accusing each other of being the real Islamic extremist. The couple were convicted by a jury on Tuesday and are expected to be sentenced later this week.